Dear students, in this lecture, I am going to discuss the growth of current in a LR circuit. So, here we are using an inductor instead of a capacitor. Growth of current in a inductor circuit instead of capacitor, and just remember the term that I have used, growth of current. I mentioned it as growth of current. There it was charging, here it is current. Why it is like that? So I just want to briefly tell you about it little bit. So you know the capacitor, when it is connected to a battery, let us connect a capacitor to a battery. I have just drawn it in a large picture, and then we have another thing, inductor. Inductor is nothing but a wound coil. Okay, no need to think too much about inductor, they are just coils. The choke of a tube light is a good example for inductor. So in case of a capacitor, the energy stored, okay, energy stored here as charge, here it is as magnetic field. In other words, current as charge on the plates of the capacitor. Okay, so here this is this way, so that means here you have charge like this, and then you have negative charge on one plate of the capacitor and positive charge on another plate of the capacitor, and therefore you have energy stored as charge. So you have separated the charge between two plates of the capacitor. It was neutral before, and now you have separated them. So you have done work in separating them. Therefore, that is what is the work done, or that is the work done by the battery to make the two plates not equal. Okay, and the work done here is nothing but the amount of charge stored, and that is actually given by half CV square. Okay, so that is the energy stored in case of a capacitor. Here it is half Li square. We will come to it what it is. So the difference between the two is, in an inductor, the current flows through the coil, due to which it produces a magnetic field around it. This magnetic field is such a way that it opposes the current that created the field. Okay, therefore you are doing work against the magnetic field. Here in this case, in case of the capacitor, you have to separate the charges, you have to like break the bonds. So by doing work, you break the charges and break the bonds and separate the charges. In case of an inductor, you induce a magnetic field around a coil, and then once you remove the battery in case of a capacitor and just join the two terminals, then the charge on the capacitor starts decreasing due to a current flowing in the circuit through the resistor that we have seen in the decay of charge or discharging of a capacitor. In case of an inductor, this induced magnetic field produces a current in the coil. Therefore, if you remove the battery and reconnect the terminals, then this magnetic field produces a current in the coil, and that flows through the resistor, and that again is opposed by the magnetic field. So it takes some time for the current to decrease, just like it takes some time for the capacitor to discharge completely because there is a resistor in the circuit. So that is the difference. That is why we say that capacitor is charging, whereas inductor is the one where current is growing. Current is increasing and it will reach a maximum value